Yeah, just keep in mind this little cutscene takes a little bit. It actually takes a lot longer than the prequels version. It's not even that well designed, but you know, for the sake of putting it in. And there we are! Pokemon TCG 2, The Invasion of Team GR. Welcome, everybody, to this next Let's Play. I am Fanfickle, and we are playing Pokemon TCG 2 that was only released in Japan. So I found about this game years ago, and you know what? I really love it. I don't think it's perfect. Some of the color palettes aren't really my thing. But man, it's a good fun game. I love this beginning little main theme. I don't know. It has a glorious little instrumentation we got here. But without further ado, we will be starting up in just a second. And you know what? Let's just get right into it right now. Alright, so we're starting off with a new game. Yes, I'm aware this will get rid of my cards, but let's start from the beginning. From this point on, we'll be a girl. Alright. And of course, you probably know my name is Vince, but for the sake of my other channel, well, yeah. Yeah, in this game, they actually offer lowercase letters. And they also, the translators left in the hiragana and katakana. Anyway, let's start! Fanfickle loves collecting Pokemon cards. Fanfickle came to this island seeking the legendary Pokemon cards. 8 club masters guarded the way to the Grand Masters, and the 4 Grand Masters protected the legendary cards. After many duels, Fanfickle beat the Grand Masters. The 4 legendary cards were finally inherited by a new Master Duelist. Then, one day, something terrible had happened. A mysterious group suddenly attacked. They called themselves Team Great Rocket, or Team GR. Team GR attacked the island's card clubs and stole all of their cards. Even Fanfickle's cards were stolen. You must notify Dr. Mason about these Pokemon card thieves. Let's go to Dr. Mason's lab immediately.
Whoa! If it isn't Fanfickle! Remember me? I'm your longtime rival, Ronald! Fanfickle, do you have any Pokemon cards on you? Oh! Team Great Rocket stole them! I better check them out to stay one step ahead of you! By the way, I think Dr. Mason wants to speak with you. Well then, see ya, Fanfickle!
Oh, thank heavens you're safe, Fanfickle! It's awful. A group called Team Great Rocket, or Team GR, invaded. The island's card clubs were attacked one by one. Everybody's cards were stolen, and many club members were kidnapped. Team GR stole the legendary Pokemon cards from the Grandmasters, too. Please, help us get the cards back from those villains. Will you accept Dr. Mason's request? Thank you, Fanfickle. Since they took your cards, you'll need a replacement deck. That way you can use your deck to battle with others. Here, take this deck. Luckily, it wasn't stolen by Team GR. You've received a starter deck. You can have this mini computer as well. You've received a minicom. That mini-computer is a handy tool that helps organize your cards. It can list your card collection, check mail, and even record decks. All recorded decks are sent to our lab's record machines too. I'm counting on you to get everyone's cards back, Fawful.
Before we start anything really major, let's talk to Sam. Once again.
Long time no see, Farfel. It's me, Tech Sam.
Have a practice duel with Sam? Yes.
Dr. Mason, please come over here. We're beginning a practice duel.
First, review some basic information on the card game with Sam.
Alright, Farfel. What would you like to learn about?
We pretty much learned everything from the last game.
Are you finished asking questions?
Yes.
Once familiar with the lesson, you can try it out on your own. But, let's begin using this deck for practice. Since this is just practice, try and remember the process step by step. As we play the duel, I'll give you advice on what to do next. Please follow my instructions exactly for this card battle. I'll write them down for you to read and memorize before each turn. If you're ready to play, then let's start the card battle.
Alright guys, you ready? Cause this is the first duel. Let's go. Since this is just practice, do not shuffle the deck, as per usual. Yes, not shuffling the deck, that's only for the practice duel with Sam, right here. This happens another time, but we'll get there when we get there. First up in our duel, we got a Diglett and a Pidgey. Dr. Mason says choose Diglett first. You can fill up your bench before the game officially starts. Bench Pokemon cannot attack. And so we're going to put Pidgey on the bench. Alright. We can't put anything else on the bench at this point. So now we just continue with the game. And now a coin will be tossed to determine who's first. In the practice duels, we're usually the first ones. In fact, it's pretty much almost guaranteed. I think it's actually guaranteed. Alright, so Pokemon need energy types to attack, energy cards to attack. So we're going to use a fighting energy on Diglett because Diglett can only use fighting energies at this point. Now, there's something weird that happens with the text in this game. I'm pretty sure it's just like when they were translating, they were having some sort of issue, but it only happens here for some reason. 10 damage. Diglett has low HP, but it can attack up to 30 damage on its second turn, and it has no retreat cost. So it's a fairly good Pokemon to start off with. Alright, so now we're going to use our Mudslap for 30, which requires 2 fighting energy cards. Let's do that. And there we go. Sam is basically starting off with a Seal. He's using a potion. Potions heal 20 damage. And now he's using Headbutt. So it's looking pretty risky for our Diglett. And we drew another Grass. If we leave Diglett as it is, it'll be knocked out. But we can play the Dugtrio card in our hand. It'll evolve. Bringing it up to 70 HP. And it can use even more powerful attacks with a little bit more energy card of a requirement. Now we can put in another energy card. For its slash attack, you need 2 fighting energy cards and an energy card of any kind. That's basically what the colorless means. So let's first evolve. Add in a fighting energy. And let's slash! That instantly knocks out Seal. Now, in a perfect world, if we had another fighting energy card, the game would be over just like that. But unfortunately, that's not the case. Seeking can do a waterfall attack for 30 damage. It's basically Diglett with more HP, basically. That's basically all I can say about Seeking. It's not even that great of a card. It's fairly common to find, and if you need some quick damage to do, yeah, I can see Seeking's use, but I tend to avoid this. I tend to avoid Seeking for most decks I make. Alright, let's continue with a slash attack. And we're almost done. But no, unfortunately the game wants us to learn about what happens when you're knocked out. So since that's the case, Dugtrio gets KO'd. And we have to come up with a replacement. Knocked out Pokemon must be replaced by a Pokemon on the bench. Pokemon currently on your bench are Pidgey and Nidoran. And we're going to choose Nidoran. Is that Nidoran? Is that the insignia for male? It kind of looks like the female insignia. Maybe it's because they don't have enough room for a diagonal. Alright, let's bring out Nidoran male. Remember to place any basic Pokemon you put up onto your bench. Dr. Mason is very like affirmative about this action. Like, if you forget to put that Machop on, he'll make you redo the entire. He'll make you redo this turn from the start of the turn, and you'll have to do it all over again. And you're like, why can't I do this? It's like, oh, I forgot that. Really? That's all you care about? No, we just put in another energy card as well. We're also preparing for a Nidorino. So in the tutorial, we can't do any damage with the Horn Hazard. Just to show, like, probability type events. Alright. Another waterfall. Things are looking pretty grim for Nidoran right now. And this is where luck comes in. Just pure luck. Now it's time to evolve Nidoran to Nidorino. Choose Nidorino. Now we can give Nidorino enough energy to use one of its attacks. If we had a double colorless energy, we could have used a Horn Drill, which does a really good sum of damage. Alright, let's go. I think it would have been smarter if they had double colorless on our next turn. Because it's all planned out. But I guess they really want to show us how probability can turn the tides of this game. Alright, Seeking was knocked out. And we draw a prize. This is our last prize, so that means you've won the duel with Sam!
So, did you understand and remember everything from the battle? Keep in mind that those exact steps are only good for our practice duel. Don't be afraid to try new things in actual card battles. Would you like to try an actual game now? Or would you rather play the practice duel again? Play a practice duel? Nah. Is that so? I'm glad you understand now. I hope you'll return sometime for a card battle against me.
I understand. You're welcome anytime. I'm always available for a practice battle if you're so inclined.
Well then, I think this is as good a time as any to end the episode right here, right now. I'm Fanfickle Lego, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.